In this video, we are going to talk about how I do this, how I make these YouTube videos. We will be talking about my camera, my gears, my lenses, laptops, etc. So without further delay, let's drop the intro. Before starting this video, if you guys are new here, my name is Shamridh Das and I am a professional graphic designer, video editor and UI UX designer. In this channel, we talk about designing tips, tricks and tutorials. So if you are into it, then consider subscribing to my channel. Also, I have given the timestamps in the video description, so feel free to hop around the entire timeline. The camera. The first thing that everyone wants to know about is my camera. I use the Sony a7C as my primary camera. It is a great camera, can do 1080p at 120 and 4K at 30 fps, and also it has a flippy screen which makes it a great camera for vlogging and YouTube works. It is lightweight, has an inbuilt sensor cleaning technology, silent shooting and also smooths out the video using gyroscope data. So it is a great overall camera. It is quite expensive but it gets the job done extremely well. The lens. Most of the time for the stocking headshots, I use the Sony 50mm f1.8 lens. It is a great lens, offers a large aperture of f1.8 and also it is pretty inexpensive as compared to other lenses offered by Sony. Most of the time while using this lens, I keep the aperture open at f1.8, shutter speed of 1/50th of a second and ISO at 200. The light. Most of you guys already know about the fact that only 10% of the video is made up by good cameras. Rest 90% is made up by good lighting. As my key light, I use the Philips 23W E27 base light bulb and it is paired with a Godox 80cm diffuser. In my background, I have a 12W tube light which also acts as a fill light and separates me nicely from the background. And also as a practical solution, I have this cheap inexpensive light strip behind this table which also creates some ambience. The audio. For audio, I use this JBL lav mic which is pretty good for making these YouTube videos. I picked this up on sale, so I got it for roughly 800 rupees. You can also pick up a Boya mic which is also available at the same cost and it is pretty common in the YouTube workspace. The laptop. As my main laptop, I use the MacBook Air 2019 edition. I know it is a less powerful machine, but for 1080p video editing, it works like a champ. And also the Sony codecs are pretty uncompressed, so it is not stressful on the machine either. The editing software. For editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects side by side, and also I use Adobe Photoshop for static graphics. This trio is pretty common in the YouTube workspace, and in fact many YouTubers use this trio in order to edit their videos. Many people ask me why I don't use Final Cut Pro, and the simple answer for that is Adobe Dynamic Link. Adobe Dynamic Link is so helpful that you can actually switch apps without rendering your project numerous times, which is so helpful in making these YouTube videos. The drive. Last but not the least, the SSD drive. I never ever edit these YouTube videos directly from my laptop's storage space. I always use an SSD drive in order to edit these videos directly off of that. I use the Samsung T5 SSD drive which gives me insanely high read and write speeds. And also it is perfect for video editing. You can also go with the T7 if you want. It is such a small tool that everybody thinks it is not actually necessary, but once you get it, you will thank yourself for the worthy investment. So guys, there you have it. These are the tools that I use as a content creator to make these YouTube videos. I know some of these tools are pretty expensive, but it is a 100% worthy investment if you are going to do this for a long time. Also, I have given my kit.co link in the video description, so you can feel free to check that out. So that's it for today guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, if you have any other suggestions in mind, then feel free to mention them in the comment section below. Until then, stay creative and I hope to see you in my next video.